Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It was actually an absolute gorgeous and beautiful morning. It is pretty well slicked out. Woke up way later than we wanted to. So right now we have the Mirror Lure Duke Dog, I think is what it's called. So we're gonna try that out. We did try it out yesterday. The tough part about getting to be the summertime is the most crucial piece for you as an angler is to get out there early. If you're not getting out there early, I mean like as early as you possibly can get out there, like the first light, if not before it, ideally before it. I know this morning it said it was like 5:29, but I actually started to see the sun at like 5:25 or something like that. So it was even a little off for that. But at the same time, that is a crucial piece to your success here, and catching redfish early in the morning is a great time to catch them. It is a higher tide, so I'm gonna push up to the bank more to where normally I would kind of be off from this a little bit more. But we will try to cover some water here so that way we can actually hopefully catch a fish or two, get something of a little video going, and then move on. Probably a continuation of the AI video that we did. We're gonna fish this Duke Dog. I am fishing it on a travel rod right now. Still wanting to try it out. Wanted to fight a fish on it for sure to see how it fights. But I have the Toadfish 6'8", which I know is a little shorter, and I can definitely tell that it is a little shorter, which makes me wonder if I should try to get a 7.2 or a 7.4 for just nothing quite like the sound of a topwater running across the surface of the water when it's flat calm. I don't understand it. It's so weird to me right now. Well, it's almost never that I come through here, and we actually fished yesterday morning, and it's almost never that, even a little later in the morning, that you don't get bit by one in some of the stretches we've been fishing. What are those? It's definitely, they definitely are moving around less like not like a mullet. I wonder if they're trout. They don't seem to be moving like a mullet. There's like 3 of them. Ooh, they didn't like that. They did not like that. So whatever, my bait was not something that they liked, that's for sure. And I don't know why I'm losing all the guides now. I think we got ourselves a flounder. Yes, we do. We do. Got ourselves a beautiful flounder. So what we're gonna do, first things first, get out our net, get him in the net, get him unhooked. He looks to be hooked in the lower jaw, which is good. Get this guy out here and here. And we also need our measuring device as well. So first things first. Come on, bud. This guy would be actually a beautiful keeper too if he was within our season, which we don't have one, so doesn't matter anyways. But we got to trim it, and I forgot to get the scissors out of here. He seems to be very lively still. He probably just, I don't know, maybe today we can get, try to get him in the water completely, just his head was in the water. Who knows, maybe today we can catch 4. That's how many tags we have left. 4 flounder, that would be kind of cool. Would you guys agree? I'm loose. So we got our knot getting tight. Leave a little tag on. And we also did on the left side. That's cool. So he looks like we're giving him the $100 tag. So the next person that comes in and catches this guy will get $100 for having caught him. Who says you can't make some money while you're fishing, huh? Next time your wife or significant other or someone tells you, hey, you don't make any money doing that, tell them you can catch a red tag flounder. Once you catch that red tag flounder, you are good to go. And you can actually go through and get yourself a decent $100 bill as far as flounder go. First things first, he's just chilling in the water, so that's good. We got our tag out, so let's get this thing out of here. So we got it out of there. Let's just make sure the tag number does in fact line up, so we do have a proper N10668. Good. Cool. So we got this guy. This is what they call like a spaghetti noodle, because that's what it looks like. I guess it was probably spaghetti. So we feed in here, and that way we can puncture it. It's on the left side. That way we can go straight through. So does not have that, that's for sure. Does not have a triangle. Just has the kind of multiples of spots. It's got a bunch of different spots there, as you can kind of tell. So the triangle would be a gulf, and there's no triangle. The like kind of trapezoid pattern near the tail, none of that. And then also, so yeah, we got ourselves the right type of flounder, which is the southern flounder. So we're good with that. So next up, let's get a measurement on him. He is 16 and an eighth. 16 and a quarter, just about 16 and a quarter. All right, so then we're gonna come in here like this, so right near the tail. All right, so we got that tag in now. Now we gotta do the fun stuff, which is go through and tie a loop here. Well, tie a knot really, but it's a fun time when you're trying to tie a knot. You also have to make sure there's 2 fingers, so there's a little bit more than 2 fingers, so we're gonna give it some more. We will get this guy back in the net for a second, because we gotta trim it, and I forgot to get the scissors out of here. He seems to be very lively still. He probably just soaked the camera lens. All right, let's cut this, and then we can cut him loose. So we got our knot getting tight. Leave a little tag on. And we also did on the left side. So he is tagged. We got the tag. He's 16 and a quarter. And that is all we need there. So let's get this guy. Oh, we gotta tuck it up and underneath. So we're gonna tuck that up and underneath. That way that knot is not showing. Then we gotta take a photo. There we go. First, second flounder ever. Tagged for me, at least personally. Get him back. 16 and a quarter. So he's gonna have tons of energy there. There we go. I was like, you were just going crazy, man. Number 1 for today. Cool. Hopefully we can, just gonna write 16 and a quarter and the location.
Give ourselves a few of them today, that'd be cool.
Well, go through and wait. So that's what we'll do.
Today's date is what?
And total length was 16 and a quarter. I'm gonna write 16 and a quarter and then the location. And our latitude and longitude. That's a good flounder too. Barely hooked. So that means we got 2 more flounder to go. 2 more. Seems doable. All right, so first and foremost, check and make sure it's the right one. This one I do believe is going to be a double tag, and it is. Nice. It's also looking like it's going to be the best one of the day, which is good. So he's plenty big enough for the double tag. They just want to make sure that the bigger ones, double tags, were big enough to be double tagged. They don't want to be put on a tiny little guy. So just comes with 2 tags. Make sure those are good, and then let's get a measurement on this guy. First and foremost, beautiful. I'm gonna guess like 18. All right, so we are just shy 18. I was right. 17 3/4. Let's get him back in this. 17 3/4. So we'll go ahead and write that down. So next up is the fun process. So that's where we come through, bring this guy in, and then we go through the tagging process itself. It's a beautiful looking fish right near here. Perfect. So there's tag number 1. Went in very easily. Has 17 3/4 inch fish. So plenty big enough to have that second tag there. All right, that's a little bit over the 2. And what I think I'm gonna do is put him back in here while we process the other tag. That's how he's back in the water. Try to keep him in the water as much as possible. So here's the second tag. And the reason why they do 2, so this is actually interesting. I didn't really know this at first, but obviously after going through the class, they do 2 so they can check and make sure that these tags are actually effective in staying in the fish. So that's why they do that second tag there, is for the fish actually to check and make sure that they don't, you know, just lose them. You know, they want to make sure that they're using the most effective tag for the job, really. To know, hey, these things might not be as effective as we were hoping they would be. Get these guys tagged up, the tags up and underneath. That way it rests on the bottom and it doesn't interfere with it swimming. So 2 different tags there. Get them released. All right, now's the important part. There we go. There's the big kick. Want to make sure to take as much time as possible with him just to make sure he's good. That's another one. That's another one. Casts later, get ourselves a second one. Yeah, and that's why I keep that tension so much, because you lose so many of these guys right by the boat. And that's why I didn't even bother to go for, normally I would go for the net, but I was like, if I just boat flip this guy, we should be good. And another beauty, almost cookie cutter as to the other guy. So let's go through tagging kit. All right, 1 more flounder after this is all we got. So this is our second to last one. No way, this is a great way to go through and figure out how to be a better fisherman. I guess I didn't think about this whenever I decided to do the tagging. The tagging that I wanted to do was just so they could get the data that they needed, and that was really it. So this guy is a little bit smaller, actually. He is, come on, dude. A little bit smaller at 16.5. So he is 16.5. Get him back in the net, get him back in the water. Thought he was gonna be a little bit bigger. 6'9". All right, 6'9", yep, that's it. Cool. Spaghetti tag is in. If we had a flounder season, we would actually have something to come home with. But instead, we are doing an awesome job tagging. All right, let's get him back. Let's get this guy back. I have a feeling he will be a little bit more lively than the other one even. So flat, they end up having to use more of their tail and their body together, so that's why they constantly kick up like dust, because one piece is always making contact with the bottom pretty much the entirety of the time. And that's why whenever you're trying to revive these guys, you don't want to go through and do it vertically like most fish. This would be the proper way. Oh, he's just waiting for me to let go of his tail. He's like, all right, that was fun and all, but let me go. Kicked off strong. Let's get the last one. Damn it. That was probably a flounder. That's why I keep that drag a little tighter for those flounder, because it takes so much more to get it in their mouth and hooked. Oh, well, that was a flounder for sure. So weird when you get used to that. That was like the one jig head I had that was like that, and it's so weird when you get used to that though, because you get used to that specific jig head and how it worked, and now you're trying to get used to a different jig head. Even though it's the same weight, you get the feeling like it's so weird. Jeez, that's a personal best. That is a personal best right there. That is a doormat flounder. That is a doormat. That is a personal best flounder for sure. Hardly fits in my net. Grab my pliers, get him unhooked. But it's the guy that actually broke us off. We re-caught him. I don't know, I'm gonna call him 20, a little over a quarter actually. He's got a lot of life left in that guy. Get you tagged quick. All right, the last guy was 16 and a half, and this guy's definitely an upgrade. Definitely an upgrade from 16 and a half. Make sure the tag is right again. 70. Yep. 20 and 8/4, sorry. 20 and a quarter inch. So it's got a little bit of extra room. And let's clean up the section here, leaving a little tag. And then let's go ahead and get this photo. Let's tuck that tag up and underneath. 20 and a quarter. Okay, easy there. Okay, you got a lot of life, I get it. Nice, beautiful 20 and a quarter. This guy should be easy to release, as he seems to already be fighting me. Oh, hey bud. They really don't like me today, apparently, because every single one of them kicked water all over. Maybe like I'll kick the water all over. All right, well, we are out of flounder tags. Probably keep fishing though for a little bit longer, not too much longer. It's cool that he ate twice, actually. I can't believe that I caught the same fish that had eaten my bait and broke me off. That's crazy. Today what we are using, which, I mean, this TFO rod, I like it. It just, as you can probably tell, the guides for some reason just need to be redone, but it's a good blank. I really like it for the jig heads and stuff. So this is the Shimano Nasi, whatever you want to call it. They're 2500 series, so all in all like a $250 combo or so. Pretty good combo. And then I'm pretty sure I have Power Pro on this, which I've been trying, what is it called, Yozuri braid, and for some reason it has been heinous for me lately. So that has been not a fun process, but I think I'm gonna go back to just that Power Pro, the stuff that I know and love. It might not be the cheapest stuff, but it is hopefully the good stuff, or it appears like it's the good stuff. It's either that or this is Daiwa J braid. Sometimes I pick up stuff and I don't even really remember picking it up. Well, we might as well call it a day today, I'll tell you what. So what I'm thinking is we get back and we still have to go through and prep for my week as we're going to Virginia for some training, to train a new guy. So need to pack a couple, you know, couple clothes, couple pair of underwear, you know. I can go work most of the week there. That's where I'm going to spend most of my week, so probably not a bad idea to get back at a decent-ish time, right? No redfish today, but thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy. I'm trying to link more. I got to figure out how I can link some more of the products in the description below. But if you do have a question or anything like that, please don't hesitate to just leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, what do you guys think? How do you feel about a flounder fishery where commercial can still harvest but recreational can't? I don't agree with it. I can't say that, but at the same time, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please smash that thumbs up button. It does help the channel a lot as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. So we're just hoping. Of course, I got distractions. I'm trying to come out of this creek right now. But today, what did it was really simple, very basic jig head with a gulp shrimp. Very easy stuff. Just basic popping. So I just like let it fall for a second, pop it just the once, let it fall, pop it with just a slight reel in between to keep that movement going. The current was really pulling out of this place, and that was a big factor in the fact that it kind of swept that jig through that hole, that deeper hole. So it made it a lot easier to cover some water and really showcase that bait to a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different fish. Really awesome that we actually caught the same fish that broke us off, which was pretty cool. And it in fact was a big fish, so it wasn't like a small fish, which is always cool when that happens. But if you have not seen this video right here, please check it out, as well as the video right below it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let me know what is your favorite bait to catch flounder on in the comments below. Take care, have a good one.